the 6th of March. Also happens to be the day I went to the Marine Corps.
Oh, goddamn, where's that?
But it's a great day, getting the garden tilled. I'm happy. Looks beautiful. Funny thing happens when you swap out a starter from a 2166 and put it into a 1782. Works perfectly. I'm gonna go play with this and see how much damage I can do. Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to the farm. It's pretty cold. It's like 31 degrees today. So trying to get out, force myself to get outside, do a few things. A couple weeks ago, our makeshift bridge using railroad ties kind of washed out, and I took the garden tractor back there yesterday with my new cultivator, tried tearing up some of the ground so I can kind of push some dirt in there, because right now the slope with the creek right down at the bottom, it's real steep. So what I'm going to try and do is push some dirt towards the center. Yeah, it's going to get washed out, but maybe I can get something that might help out. So that's the plan. I'm going to try and move some rock, and we're going to use my 1450. What a mess! Nice deer running through. This is the first time I've brought this tractor back here, so it'll be a test. What I'm going to do is push a lot of this rock in there. Hopefully I can block it off and then push more of the rock right there to kind of even it out, make it a little bit easier for me to climb up on the garden tractor. So I originally had 5 railroad ties going this way, and I think what I'm going to do is just try and drag the other ones that were washed away. I know where they're at. They're right around the corner, but I'm going to set them right there on the other side and basically build up just enough so water will still be able to continue through. I mean, if we get a heavy rain, yeah, it's probably going to get washed out, but for right now, this is what I can do. thing, it's only a tube. I guess I'll go back and cut down those trees that I wanted to cut down. So let's go do that. Okay, so I'm not going to be pulling the T-post because the battery's dead on the tractor. Today is just a real shitty day. It's like Cub Cadet Abuse Day or something. I don't know. So down a tire. And now the battery, I just had issues yesterday with the garden tractor, but now after replacing the starter, now the battery is completely shot. So, alright, so here's what we're going to do. These trees right here they're leaning 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and it's right on the edge of the bank. And I don't want them falling when we're out here, the kids are playing something. Granted, that might be a little extreme, but when we first got the place, I saw these trees and I wanted to get them out of here, so now is the time to do it before something seriously happens. If I get hurt, call 911. If I die, tell my wife I love her. And my kids. Check that out. That's pretty crazy. Woo, big ants. Dang. That's pretty crazy. Look at the sap just pouring out of that thing. God, I wish I didn't have to take this one down. I just don't like the way it's angled. Alright, the sap coming out of that tree is absolutely crazy. I really wish I didn't have to cut that one down, but I'm just afraid one of these days it is going to come down and it could come on one of us or neighbors if they happen to jump the fence and chase after their dog or whatever. I don't want nobody to get hurt. That way is south, so I'm cutting on the south side of that maple tree. Again, wish I didn't have to. Oh. I was going to say first pull. Come on. Time for a water break. Well, instead of welcome back to the farm. So instead of just showing you guys me stacking and doing a few more cuts, this is what's left. Just some Gotta trim those up a little bit more, get all the brush, get the brush stacked, and then that's it. And I found a plastic baseball bat, so not a bad little haul. But I think I'm gonna leave that maple. It is leaning very excessively, but I want to try and tap into it and see how much syrup we can get. So we'll tap into this one. There's a few more black walnuts over there. We'll get this maple. So we'll see how tapping to make maple syrup goes. Or not maple syrup, but just syrup. So this week was definitely had its highs and lows. Monday, my Super Garden tractor, the 1782 starter went out on it. Gotta thank my dad for helping me troubleshoot that over the phone. And then, as a matter of fact, good thing is he works on Cub Cadets and lawn tractors and stuff like that, and he had a spare starter, so I get to put this back in the lawnmower so that Santa has something to drive when it's time to cut grass. Let's see what else. So we got that fixed, and then next day I think the battery is just completely toast. There's no recharging it or anything, so I'm gonna probably have to wind up buying a new one. Then the issue with the 1450 blowing the tire, that really put a damper on things. So I'm hoping that we don't get any snow, because that's what pushes the snow around, especially for up at church. So yeah, I mean, this week has been pretty good. Got the garden tilled, cut down a couple trees, cut down those 2 maples, cut down a couple osage, and then just kind of clearing that lane that goes to the back of the property. And then we got those trees. That's awesome. I got 145 trees that I have to find places on the farm. I definitely want to plant some of those oaks and the hickories up here in the front, but then the majority of them are going to go towards the back. I think that'd be a really great place for them. Next week's agenda, prep the area for the elderberries, because the elderberries, once it really starts to warm up, I need to get those planted. This is just an update of the status of all my seedlings so far. And then next week, what I plan on doing is taking a lot of those seedlings and transferring those into bigger pots. And then starting more seedlings, because I have a laundry list of other seeds that need to get started indoors. And then hopefully I can get some disc killers and then swap out some of the furrows on the cultivator. And then make rows, and then start taking some of that mulch or the wood chips and then putting those in the garden. Once that gets done, I got a whole bunch of potatoes and onions that need to get planted. So it's gonna be a busy week next week. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys like it. Expect more to follow as the spring season comes around. I really want my girls to get in the garden with me, start planting, taking some of these indoor seedlings and transferring them outside, and then get their hands dirty, put on their boots, put on their coveralls, and start working the garden. So I think it'll be really great. I can't wait. So thanks for visiting. We'll see you guys later.